Howdy, we've got a game between qmgtv and StreetKings. I don't know why this is here, but let's do it.
Yay!
It's not
Amazing.
me.
So I guess StreetKings is playing his Fire Frost deck. And qmgtv. I just call him TV.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give him the proper respect and call him qmgtv.
Okay, so we actually disagree at some point.
Oh, of
Finally.
course.
I mean, I was so nice to you the last hours. Maybe I should stop. I feel weird.
I think these guys are gonna show me how to play a tier 1 fight.
I'm not sure.
Nope.
Maybe. Nope. Yeah, StreetKings is playing very passive.
Just like me.
Yeah.
That's the ideal way to play Fire Tier 1. It's just passive, you know? Just defend. It's the attacking faction, but the appropriate thing to do is to defend, you know?
I mean, Fire is so good that it can defend, it can attack, it can basically do everything at the right time. And he's like the safe Fire Tier 1 player. He plays passive, and once your opponent gets really, really greedy, he can go in for an attack. I mean, it's not that hard for Fire Tier 1 to punish a big mistake in Tier 1.
Gotcha.
Okay, so seems like he wants to expand a bit.
Yeah, it's actually qmgtv who's being, like, the less aggressive one here.
I don't know. I mean, StreetKings is just doing the smarter thing in terms of map control because he saves a middle spot.
Yeah.
And once he has really a high number of energy, it doesn't matter if he grabs the well there. Okay. He's going tier 2.
And tier 2 back.
How do you feel about the matchup? Do you think that Fire Frost is a good matchup for Fire Nature?
I never liked playing against Fire Frost, but I think a lot of that was because I didn't know how to because you don't face them very much, and I also hate Mountaineers with a burning passion.
I'm not sure. I think it depends on the deck. I mean, you can play Fire Frost in many different ways. I mean, you can play, like you said, the Mountaineer thing, which I think StreetKings is playing. And you can play this Shield Drake thing, which I think is really strong against Fire Nature.
Yeah, that's also true.
Because, yeah, they have problems dealing with those air units. If you have the air control, that's the reason why Pure Frost is so good against Pure Fire, and also really good against Fire Nature.
Alright, we've got the well from StreetKings.
Yeah, I don't know how the Storm Singers will affect this matchup, because, I mean, the Gravity Surge from the Storm Singers is pretty good against Skyfire Drakes, and Skyfire Drakes are always a key card in all Fire matches.
Yeah. There's the Burrower going in for something.
Yep, he's doing the right thing. M units are basically very good against Fire Frost, but with our pretty much overpowered Stormsinger, that's not that big of a problem anymore.
Yeah. And there's a Mountaineer, summoned dazed for some awkward reason.
I don't know if it was the bug, but I don't think so. I think the bug was already solved at that point. Do you remember this bug? When you could play your units next to your well and they were dazed?
I don't know that bug, but it's happened a couple times to us. So maybe that bug has been reintroduced.
That's always a thing. I mean, if you have a unit out, you can spawn your units outside of the radius.
Oh, right. Right, I know that.
But the bug was that there was no unit, and you were able, if you played your unit on the far end of your radius where you could spawn a unit, that it was dazed.
Right, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, I think that's happened a couple times in the beta testing.
Okay.
So maybe it is a bug that got reintroduced sometime.
Hopefully not, because it's so annoying if it happens.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and he actually has a Mauler for this Mountaineer.
Yep.
So
plays like I do, and it really it helps, but like it's still not great.
I mean, it doesn't kill it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yet our TV made a huge mistake here. What he did was he played so passive. I don't know if he knew, but he should have known that StreetKings plays Fire Frost. The weakness of Fire Frost is the early game tier 2, because they don't have those cheap defensive answers against M units. And Fire Nature is pretty good at doing pressure in early tier 2.
Yeah.
So his stalling and waiting was not the right choice. I think he should have gone in, forced out some units from StreetKings, and then went tier 2 when StreetKings had some bound power. I really expect StreetKings to not stay tier 1 because, like I said, he's the safe type of player.
Yeah.
So I think that would have been the right choice against StreetKings. But I don't know if he knew what deck he was playing.
But everybody knows StreetKings plays Fire Frost.
Yeah, and that's why I think that was a mistake from TV. I'll keep saying TV.
You keep saying it.
I
I'll
will
not correct you, but when I say it, I'll say qmgtv.
Did you actually notice that I try to talk about the games more?
I didn't actually.
Why?
Probably because you're not doing a very good job.
Myself.
Good eruption. Good lava field.
Yep. And
Good
the
heal.
Mountaineer is still running around. Is that still the same Mountaineer?
Yes, it is.
Oh god.
This is why I'm saying, like, Mountaineers are really hard for Fire Nature to deal with, in my opinion. I just
Yeah, that's true. Maybe with a Fire Swarm, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if he plays the red Fire Swarm, he will also take more damage, while the ability has taken off, so...
Yeah, but, like, the Mountaineer can knock back the Fire Swarm.
Yeah, that's true, but you have the Mauler.
So you have Mauler and Fire Swarm in your deck, and Gladiatrix, and, Firestalker.
I'm not saying that it makes sense, okay? I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, Mauler seems like a good counter to Mountaineer, like the perfect answer, but it's actually not. Yeah.
I mean, it stops the Mountaineer from wrecking you, but it doesn't. It's not like a hard counter to the Mountaineer. It's like it's a way of staying alive versus the Mountaineer.
Yeah, it's stalling the game, just like. I mean, that Mountaineer is still alive. Look at it. It's just staying there, doing nothing really.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that StreetKings is not paying attention.
Erupt him. No. But you should also root him to keep him there. Okay, tier 3. Oh, we've got tier 3 here. I missed it. I wonder why he's playing Fire Frost Fire instead of Fire Frost Frost.
I think he's playing Fire Frost Frost, definitely.
No,
or
he's playing Fire Frost Fire.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I guess he just wants the Giant Slayers. Maybe he's just playing like a really small tier 3.
Yeah, that's true. I expected him to use Timeless One because Timeless One is just D tier free. Oh no, I know what he's playing. Now I remember what he's playing. Okay.
What's he playing?
He's playing a Mo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
With Disenchant.
Wow. Alright, finally they took tier 3 to kill the Mountaineer. But it died. We got a Giant Slayer here.
Yep.
Giant Slayers are also really strong in early tier 3. What were you saying?
Can you disenchant a disenchant?
To make him oinked again?
Like, when your opponent uses the green disenchant, so you can't be oinked?
Yeah.
He wants to get the Stampede ability off, right?
Yeah.
So can you actually use your disenchant to enable his disenchant again?
That's interesting. I don't know if you can. I guess you could, because it's a status effect, right? Ooh, that charge is so strong.
Charge.
What?
It was a very good charge.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but it seems like TV has grabbed the game.
Yeah, it's because the Giant Slayers are just really hard to attack or defend
Yeah.
against because whoever spawns the first Giant Slayers wins basically.
Yeah, I don't know. It's more like who uses them better, and he's just like better with microing the charge ability.
Yeah,
And also, I mean, he has the cheaper CC spells. That's of course an advantage.
right. No, but I'm saying like when the Giant Slayer gets to the base, you fire it like it's really hard to kill. You need to CC it.
Yeah.
So if because the Giant Slayer gets to the base, you can't spawn Giant Slayers because he'll just charge them. I think that was the first root of the game.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot about the counter to the Mountaineer, where you can just root it, so it's forced to attack.
It's not forced to attack. You can still make it wait.
I mean, there's a way where you can make it not attack, but I
Yeah.
won't say this.
Oh, I see.
I mean, I feel like definitely, like, there's really no one that knows this, so
Really?
I don't
know
wanna.
it?
Yeah, because I told you, because I trust you that you don't use Mountaineers.
No, but I knew it before you told me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we're geniuses. And again, TV is using the charge ability way better than StreetKings.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just
UMGTV
that
is
is the
using the charge
difference.
ability
that
really
whole-
well. There's a couple instances where I think he forgot, but like, it's hard to micro 3 Giant Slayers all in different places or whatever he's doing. He's about to drop.
Yeah, it's hard, but I mean, if you have the better micro, you basically deserve to win the game, right?
I would say no. Sometimes it's better to have better macro.
Yeah, but that also depends on the deck you're playing. If your deck is pretty macro heavy or micro heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, Pure Frost is a deck that is very macro heavy, I feel like.
Also, like, Pure Shadow, because it's about timing that Harvester.
Nah, I think Pure Shadow is really micro heavy, actually, because you have so many low health units.
I mean, yeah, I suppose it's a good mixture of both. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, and like, because your units are so cheap and they are so affected by CCs and damage spells, your micro of spreading them is like very necessary.
Alright.
Okay, so I didn't expect TV to win. He's called TV, by the way, not qmgtv, like you keep saying.
Alright. Thank you guys for watching.